The real reason I've been growing out this beard is that I heard about this new sex island. I'm kidding about the reason I grew the beard. I grew the beard because I didn't want to shave for a while, but there is something called a sex island. I'm moving into our first topic, and the reason this is so crazy and disturbing is a company is seeking potential cheaters for this sex island. They want this all to be super secretive. Check this one out. Imagine a romantic, all-inclusive resort and spa on a beautiful remote island where you can get away from it all, including your marriage vows. The Illicit Retreat, set to open in 2017, is a sex resort intended to be a safe haven for illicit affairs. A trip to the Illicit Retreat includes travel to and from the island and promises complete confidentiality. They will even have phony business conference rooms so the cheater can video chat with their spouse without creating suspicion. Will adultery adventures become the hot holiday? Seems like an idea that should be cast away. So the parent company for this, Drew, is apparently a UK, or I guess it's UK's largest dating site for extramarital affairs. They did confirm when we reached out to them that this island is set to open next year. A safe and secure getaway for adulterers.
I mean, it's sort of, you've been to a Club Med.
I know, but that's not adult. Like, to be on the beach with a bunch of other cheaters, like, that would be so disturbing. I mean, I think this is really sick.
No, it is. It's pretty bad. I'm just trying to understand, when did cheating get so complicated?
and it doesn't come cheap.
No.
$7,000 for the weekend, $21,000 for the week.
Wait, hold on.
You could just go to Pico Rivera and get a motel.
But Drew, part of that fee, they do offer sexually transmitted infection testing upon arrival.
And a helicopter.
Which is even worse, because then it's like, you know, it's just all these people who are married without their spouses, and I mean, I have to imagine it's just it's hard to envision what's going on there.
I'm on the chlamydia line. When you're done with the herpes line, let me buy you a drink.
And you don't get the results back immediately. Like, what?
What do they have, like a lab on premises?
If you have to go to this island so desperately, you probably should just get out of your relationship.
No, well, I mean, really, this is nothing new. Everyone thinks, oh, this is new. We've had islands and places like this for years. Brazil, ask some of your male friends. Men have been going to Brazil, Thailand, hedonism in Jamaica.
Yeah.
Amsterdam.
But not necessarily.
You know what's funny? I've been to all those places.
But I think the difference is you're talking about, and you're using the example of a married man going to Brazil to maybe find someone local.
What's in Brazil?
This is legitimately, this is men and women.
Everything.
So this is literally a bunch of men and women secretly converging on an island to theoretically commingle, and the quote, what happens on the island stays on the island. You know, so I think this is different than that.
Are they meeting people on the island, or they're bringing?
Remember, it's starting
You mean it's just one big?
I mean, it's a dating site, so they're obviously doing well.
You go with someone.
No. You're going, and I mean.
Wait, no. I think you.
Why would they offer sexually transmitted infection testing on arrival if it isn't just a free for all?
Because everyone is nasty in the first place. What happens on the island stays on the island, except the little crabs you bring back with you.
Well, they have a crab clinic too.
You know what? It's funny because I've always used that whenever we turn something like this medical. I find it. I mean, this is from the purely medical perspective. I always find it interesting how people feel like whether it's what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, what happens on the island stays on the island. When it comes to things like sexually transmitted infections, unwanted pregnancies, like that stuff, that doesn't stay on the island. No, it comes back, and then the big issue there is, and from a medical perspective alone, beyond obviously the emotional conflict, you know, then you come back home and theoretically you caught something, and then you're sleeping with your spouse, and it just, I just have a hard time believing that this island, as everyone's getting ready to leave at the end of the week, and they spent $21,000. I have a hard time believing that they're on the plane ride home, like, can't wait to get home. That was great. They're gonna walk in the door and just like, I don't know.
And from a psychological perspective, I mean, if you're gonna cheat to that length, you shouldn't be in the relationship in the first place unless
Right,
it's an
and then-
open
and then let it
relationship,
go.
and then you both can go.